Good
You're good.
questions.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is Brit and Co. Britain and I served our missions together in Myanmar, aka Burma, and so this discussion is going to be Britain's take on Myanmar refugees in the United States healthcare system. So a good, easy question. Oh, Britton, what's your major again? You're a student at BYU.
I am a student at BYU. My major is exercise science, doing pre-med stuff right now.
Yeah, so he's in the know. He knows what's up. What are some specific characteristics of Burmese culture that American physicians should be aware of?
Um, I'd say probably betel nut's a big one, just
Okay,
because.
what's be
So betel nut's basically this nut that they lace with opioids, and it decays their teeth, and so they have super bad oral health, which is a big thing.
hmm
Um, and then they're I honestly I think a lot of it is their diet and nutrition. I feel like they don't get all the nutrients they need.
hmm
So um, they're probably lacking in a lot of those, especially some milks and things. So they might have weaker bones.
Yeah,
That's kind of my
I would
personal
agree.
opinion.
Even refugees that have come to America and they're totally surrounded by Western culture, they tend to keep those diets of rice and fried vegetables, and yeah, they avoid red meats and dairies, which some say is good, but some studies show that you do need at least a little bit of those. Um, that's another good question. Why is the Burmese like refugee population specifically? Why would they be considered vulnerable? What specific health and social risks are they subject to? Either societally, like in Burmese culture as refugees, or like you said, their diet.
Yeah. Um, with them coming over, especially as refugees, they're not gonna have a lot of possessions and things, so it could be hard for them to like set up a shelter, um, and have and they're not used to the cold. So if they're in areas where it gets cold, I feel like they're going to be a lot more susceptible to different things like that. A lot more their immune systems will be weakened a little bit just because they're used to extreme heat and
Mm-hmm.
not the cold at all. And so that could be kind of a shock factor for them there, especially as like the flu and cold season is going around. I feel like their immune systems might not be used to combating those viral, like those infections in a new climate. I feel like it could be one thing.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's a really good point. It's really smart.